Congratulations.
Can I help you, Mr. McCormick?
From the look on your face, I could ask you the same thing.
This hasn't been a pleasant evening for any of us.
By the way, did you tell town council how to vote?
What?
Before the meeting, did you tell them how they were supposed to vote?
Ren, you have no idea of the dangers that exist in the world.
Maybe. But you still haven't answered my question, sir.
Ren, this is more than just a question of a dance.
It is, isn't it? For you and me. Reverend, I didn't just want to throw a party.
Then what did you think you were doing?
When I came here, when I moved to this town, I felt like my life was over. I thought maybe I could do something, change things. I don't know. Maybe I just picked the wrong fight.
Then will you drop this?
Hey, the votes are in. It's done for me.
Yes, it has. Now, if you'll please excuse...
But one more question, sir. Does that make it right? Really?
You don't stop, do you?
Reverend, I know about your son.
You know nothing about my son.
You're right, I don't. All I know is there was an accident, and it doesn't make any sense.
I don't ask it to make sense. I believe in the will of God.
But if you miss Bobby as much as I miss my dad, it's gotta hurt. I keep trying to bring him back, but I just can't, you know?
I know only too well.
I can see that. You know who else sees that? Ariel. Probably better than anybody.
Let's not talk about my daughter.
Why do you think she does the things she does, Reverend Moore? To try to make you upset? No, she's trying to get to you.
I believe we've said enough as it
No,
is.
listen to me. If you don't start paying attention to her, you're gonna lose her. Maybe not like you lost Bobby, but you'll lose her, Reverend.
Mr. McCormick, I would like to be alone.
Sir, you already are alone.
Get out of here! Get out! So, yes, he has all the answers. He's gonna set me straight. How can he presume to know what I've been through? He hasn't got a clue. But how could anyone, unless they've had a son? As perfect as a child could be, the best of all the best in me, my brush with immortality, my kid. For 16 winters and 15 springs, I had a son, and still it stings when I remember all the things we did, me and my kid. Simple things like fishing at the lake, tiptoeing out before dawn. Bobby would worry if we didn't hurry, all of the fish would be gone. We would sit and huddle in the boat, waiting for something to bite. And I'd watch the sunrise in my own son's eyes, and the world would fill up with light. Bobby would ask a million questions like, Daddy, what's the biggest number? Or, Daddy, why do I have a thumb? And I confess, I didn't always have the answers. I didn't always know which way was true. Nevertheless, I've always tried to lead with love. That's all that any father can do. As the years went by, we had our differences. But then who doesn't? Even if the friendship wasn't all it was before, we shared a lot. And who'd have thought that so much joy could vanish in a blink? Whoever stops to think, and in that final moment, who knows what went wrong? The answers come too late and linger far too long, and I confess, I don't always have the answers. I don't always know which way is true. Nevertheless, I've always tried to lead with love. That's all that any father can do. And now look, what do I do? This boy, to me, this fatherless child, I scoff at his pain and I send him away. My daughter speaks up and I shout her down. I won't hear a word of what she had to say. My wife reaches out, and I turn my back. I send her to bed without even a kiss. Can my God forgive the things I have done, while I try forgetting how much I'm still missing my son? I'm tired of feeling nothing but numb. Maybe the time has come to finally let the world in. But how do I begin? Give me strength, and maybe then I can reach my fellow men. So we only rise again. This morning, something happened to me that hasn't happened in a very long time. I've decided to change my mind. It was a very terrifying experience, but it was exhilarating. I offer you the same opportunity. Our senior class has asked us if they can throw a dance. Ren, I think that might be a good idea. We have, all of us, and I include myself in that number, we have been holding on to a memory that has only caused us pain. It has caused us sorrow. Have we forgotten that the highest form of love is faith? And until we start trusting our children, how will they ever become trustworthy? And I confess, I don't always have the answers. I don't always know which way is true. Nevertheless, I've always tried to lead with love. Please join me in asking our Lord to guide and protect our children.
What did you say to my father?
I wish I could remember.
Well, it worked. Oh, Daddy.
Ariel.
Thank you.